Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing kind of a fun project that I thought I would bring you along on. I'm standing in front of our butler's pantry in our house, and when we were remodeling our house and doing the layout, my dad offered me his mom's buffet that she had in the restaurant when my dad was very little. My dad was very sick when he was, I believe it was kindergarten, first grade-ish, and he actually was in a hospital for almost a year in Madison, which is, now it takes 5.5 hours to drive there. So I can't imagine back in the 50s how long it took to drive there. But my grandma, when my dad was released from the hospital, my grandma sold her restaurant and they bought a cabin or a resort, cabin resort out in the country, and that is where my dad grew up. I grew up actually in one of the cabins on the resort, and so my grandma died actually when my dad was a senior in high school. So for him to offer this to me was a huge, it just meant so much. So for my dad to offer that to me was just wonderful and amazing. So we actually built this wall so that this was the right length for this pantry, or this buffet here. And so the top is made out of MDF, very, very, very old MDF. And it's seen better days. So I am going to use this gel stain and top coat from Fusion Mineral Paint, and this is the situation that this gel stain and top coat is made for. So I'm going to show you guys how it works and what I'm doing with it. And this should dry overnight, and then actually probably less. It should dry in about 4 hours. Our house is actually pretty warm, so it'll probably be sooner than that. Then I can add a second coat if I want. I can use it lightly after 24 hours, and then the full cure time is about 5 to 7 days. So, and what this gel stain and top coat is it's actually like a really heavy duty tough coat or top coat that has pigment in it. And so I'm going to do that, and it's going to be a dark brown color, and I will show you guys how I do it. So this is, as you can tell, very thick mixture, and they do not want you to shake it at all because that introduces air bubbles to the finish. And the clear, it's called patina, the clear one, it actually is a lot thinner than this. What I've been doing is I have been, knowing that I'm going to use this, I've just been randomly throughout the day turning it upside down. And then, you know, like if I walk by it again, I'll flip it back over. And that seemed to really make it so that it stayed mixed. So that is definitely something I can recommend. You guys saw I just opened it, and it is thick, and I barely even stirred it. So I am very impressed with that. So it is 7:30 in the morning right now, and I did this last night at probably about 7:30, wouldn't you say, Lil? So it's been 12 hours. So in about another 12 hours, we can use this again if we need to. We're going out for the day. That's why I did it last night. So I figured that would be the most amount of time in the near future that we would be out of the house. So that's why I did it. But it seems to have set up really well. I love the look of it. I should have probably sanded it. That's a piece of white paint that was on there. I should have probably sanded it because in some spots you can feel a little bit of the roughness. And that was there. But other than that, it's looking good. And there we go. The counter is finished. I am really happy with how it turned out. My next project for this area of the house is to refinish this bottom. I had put a semi-transparent stain over it just so that it wasn't that yellowy pine, and I want to completely refinish this, and then I will finish doing the sealing along the edges and all that kind of stuff. And then we're actually going to put a sink in down at the end. We have this really nice round deep sink that can double as kind of like a bar prep sink for the coffee area, and then also as a laundry sink if we need one, because we don't have one in the laundry room. It's just down the hall. So that is kind of next on the list for this area, but for now we got the big part of it done. It's cured. It looks amazing. I love it. So that was a super easy, super quick project to update this. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.